celebration of Jon Cryer getting his Hollywood Walk of Fame star. Oh my, yes we are. As you can see, the excitement is building.
Walk of Fame ceremony. It honors Jon Cryer. Jon Cryer has turned in outstanding eclectic performances in film, television, and on stage. Jon has won an Emmy Award for Best Supporting Actor in a Comedy Series for his work as Alan Harper in CBS's #1 comedy 2.5 Men. Favorite TV comedy. After making his directorial debut on an episode of 2.5 Men during its 4th season, Jon continues to direct episodes of the show. The premiere of the new season will air when? Tonight at 9 p.m. And I'm sure everyone will be watching the show tonight. Now let me tell you a little bit about our honoree. He's a native New Yorker. I know we got a few New Yorkers out there. He is the son of actor David Cryer and writer and actress Gretchen Cryer. Jon initially gained attention on the big screen opposite Demi Moore in No Small Affair. That deserves a little applause. As an endearing misfit in John Hughes' Pretty in Pink. His first foray into television was playing the title role in CBS's critically acclaimed The Famous Teddy Z. He has since starred in 2 shows for Fox, Getting Personal and Partners, and was also seen on ABC's The Trouble with Normal. On stage, Jon has hit the boards on both sides of the Atlantic. He played David in Torch Song Trilogy, bringing the role from Broadway to Los Angeles. He starred as Eugene Jerome on Broadway in Neil Simon's Brighton Beach Memoir. As for Jon's charitable endeavors, he participates yearly in the Nautica Malibu Triathlon. And now, please help me welcome to the stage our honoree, Jon Cryer. Jon, if you'll stand right over here. Jon doesn't get to speak yet, but he does get the final word. Our first speaker today is the former host of Talk Soup and current host of Wipeout on ABC. Please welcome John Henson.
Deserve this honor in every sense of the word. Congratulations. I can honestly say I will never pass a Hooters without thinking of you.
Please welcome Walk of Famer Carl Reiner.
Jon Cryer doing the Jingle Bell Rock and presenting his own music.
Okay. Giddy up, jingle horse, pick up your feet. Jingle around the clock. Mix and mingle with Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Bell. That's the Jingle Bell Rock.
I'm going to give you what I give women I like, but you're not allowed to kiss them. I'm going to kiss you on the bridge of your nose.
Welcome, Chuck Lorre.
With the awarding of this star, we thank you. I think I can speak for everyone when I say how happy we are to see you, Jon Cryer, receive this great honor. We love you.
Greatest bread in the world. for the Monastery of the Angels, today John Choir is an angel in the City of Angels.
Wonderful. I love that honorary scroll thing. It looks just like the thing that the mayor of Munchkin City presents to Dorothy. It's so awesome. As mayor of Munchkin City. When I first came to Hollywood to do a movie, it was an amazing, thrilling time in my life. I did all the great touristy things. I came to the Walk of Fame, you know, but for some reason this city has always felt home to me and been incredibly welcoming. Just to tell you a story to illustrate, on my first film, No Small Affair, which I did with Demi Moore, Ashton's wife, when he was 7. Oh, he was 8. Sorry. I've now told that joke like 30 times, every time he gets uppity. At any rate, I accidentally left my wallet in my costume pants at the end of a shoot day, and I frantically called the costume department. They said, actually, we sent all the costumes out to be cleaned at a laundry, so if you run to the laundry now, you can probably get your wallet. So I drove frantically down. It was a place on Santa Monica Boulevard, and it was a Friday night, and I banged on the door, and they opened it up for me, and I said, excuse me, I left my pants in the load of laundry that came from Columbia Pictures, and can you find it for me? And they said, no, that shipment hasn't come in. You just have to wait. I said, okay, I'll wait. But it was incredibly, unbearably hot in the dry cleaning place. So I walked out onto the street, and leaned on a lamppost on Santa Monica Boulevard on a Friday night. And what was wonderful was just the outpouring of affection that I got. Just people honking, and some very nice gentlemen offered me money and a place to live. People were asking me if I was from out of town. But Hollywood's been wonderful to me like that for many years. I grew up in the 70s and was weaned on just thousands of hours of the best comedy television that's ever been produced, 60s and 70s television, which was Mary Tyler Moore and MASH and the Dick Van Dyke Show and the Carol Burnett Show. And what I loved about Hollywood was you could come here and you'd run into those people on the street, just like right now. I ran into Vincent Price walking down Sunset Boulevard, and he was lovely. I adored all the cast of the Carol Burnett Show, Carol Burnett, Harvey Korman, Tim Conway, Vicki Lawrence, even Lyle Waggoner. You can run into Lyle Waggoner here. It's awesome. And I just had a wonderful little Hollywood moment, actually. Things have been a little crazy the last few months on our show and in my life, and we got just a single flower delivered to our house the other day, and it caused a minor security stir. We were like, oh my God, what is it? Is it a threat? Because we'd had people staking out the house and all that stuff, and we tentatively opened the envelope, and it was a note from Carol Burnett saying, congratulations on your star. To be here, to be among the people I revered as a kid, to be a part of this industry that I loved growing up, that I watched so much that it drove my mother to distraction. It is an incredible honor, and it means so much to me. I have so many people to thank. Just settle in, people. It's going to be a while. If you have something to sit on, use it. I got to thank John Hughes and Howie Deutsch for Pretty in Pink, and Molly Ringwald. I got to thank every agent who's ever handled me. David Lewis, who was the very first. My manager Marty Tudor, who was a lighting designer till he decided to, I'm going to be a manager. You're going to be my first client. And we were both young and silly, and God love us, we worked together for 20 years. I want to thank my current management, Connie and Vera, and all of of my agents at UTA, who are amazing. But I think the most satisfying experience that I've ever had as a performer has been playing the character of Alan Harper on 2.5 Men. It has been 9 years of just joy, with some moments of sadness. But the incredible cast of that show has been amazing. The writers have given me so many gifts over the years. The crew, we have the best crew of any show on working in Los Angeles now. They are amazing. We work at Warner Brothers Studio. It's an honor for me to just pass through those gates in the morning. I'm so grateful to Peter Roth and Bruce Rosenblum, but I do have to say a real word of thanks to my co-star of 8 years, Charlie Sheen, who gave me so much as a performer and who I enjoyed working with so much. But perhaps more importantly, I feel the need to thank Chuck Lorre and Lee Aronson, who, when they saw somebody who was clearly in distress, took every possible means to try and help their friend, and who, you know, when it came time to make the ultimate decision, which was someplace that nobody wanted to go, did something that in my belief, saved my friend Charlie Sheen's life, and I am grateful to them, and it is an honor that I will never take for granted that I work in this industry. I am so grateful to my family for having supported me, my mother, my father, my wife, and my son Charlie, and my daughter Daisy, who also, by the way, loves when I sing Jingle Bell Rock. And she and Carl Reiner. It spans a vast demographic. But I want to thank Hollywood, specifically West Hollywood, for the incredible welcome they've given me. And thank you all for coming. And don't worry, I'll sign a lot of autographs. Don't worry. Thank you.
All right, it's time to unveil the song.
Walkway only, ma'am.
Or like